The ads are everywhere.
BetMGM is for everyone that loves sports betting.
March Madness mania. Now a sports betting craze, with Americans estimated to legally wager more than $2.7 billion on the college basketball tournament.
Fans can pick if I'll make or miss for $10 million.
But with sports betting legal in 38 states and D.C. and more apps than ever making it easy to sign up, critics worry putting money on a game is going too far and skewing too young.
It's getting to be normalized at such a young age that we're seeing high schoolers specifically getting hooked to it.
25-year-old Rob Minnick says he learned the pitfalls of wagering money the hard way as an avid Philadelphia sports fan.
There were wins, but never a win that was satisfactory enough to say, okay, that's enough. That all culminated in the last day that I gambled. In that 12 hours, I created 6 months worth of debt.
Experts say people even younger are playing a losing game. Approximately 60% of high school-aged adolescents report having gambled for money in the past year.
They don't think about the consequences.
Gary Schneider with Gamblers Anonymous says support group members keep getting younger.
Prior to online gambling, to have somebody to come in at around 24 was a rarity. What's going on currently now is that we're getting people in as young as 16 years old.
Some are using social sportsbook apps and daily fantasy leagues, two categories of gaming that aren't as regulated as traditional sports betting. In most cases, you only have to be 18 to sign up, but experts say digitally savvy kids can easily get around those restrictions. We tried out an app called Fliff, considered a social sportsbook or sweepstakes app. I was able to sign up easily without even having to prove my age.
18. Create account.
That's all it took.
You use virtual currency to play, so it's not considered true gambling.
You're using in-game currency. It's not technically real money, but you can buy the in-game currency. So it kind of skirts around that law of being old enough.
In a statement, Fliff said users could not make a purchase until they verified their identity, but that their platform allows individuals who are interested in having an opinion on sports to do so without actually having to spend any money. Daily fantasy leagues are not considered sports betting, in part because federal law considers fantasy sports a game of skill, not chance.
How much money are kids losing?
Well, let's say they do like 4 different leagues, all $20, and they don't win any, then they lose $80 just like that.
Connecticut high schoolers Marissa Marks and Nate Testone concerned the trend has become the norm among their peers.
I truly feel like it's getting worse.
Before you place that bet on March Madness, listen to my story.
Minnick using social media and his experience to help other young people avoid the risks and seek treatment.
Some people say that these apps are grooming or training young people into gambling. Do you agree with that?
I do. If we're constantly being shown something as glamorous, normal, profitable, we're going to believe that. No one's showing you why you shouldn't place that bet.
Calling it a losing bet in the wrong hands.
Wow, Valerie, I feel like every parent should see that story. What did experts tell you about the need or what's needed to protect teens from the risks of betting?
Well, Kate, you said it. It comes down to parents. The experts say this is really about prevention, and parents should be talking to their teens, their young people, about gambling in the same way they do about drugs, about alcohol. They should really be talking to them about the consequences. Experts say they also would like to see more education in schools, teachers and guidance counselors having those same conversations with those students.
Yeah,
Kate?
Makes sense. Valerie Castro, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.